Dave Palumbo here for Muscle Serpents Daily, and I'm here with my son Logan Palumbo, and he's got an albino ball python, right?
Around York.
And I have an anaconda. I have a beautiful female anaconda who I've had since she's 1 day old, and I have to sell her because we're not allowed to have these snakes here in Florida anymore. So if anyone wants this gorgeous female, let me know. I'm so heartbroken. She's the sweetest snake of all time, and luckily we can keep the ball python. So Logan, how do you know that's an albino?
Because it's got red eyes.
Red eyes, correct. That is absolutely correct.
I got a lot of toys.
This is not a toy, but we're teaching them young. So we're going to go in the snake room. We're going to check out some of the animals on the property, right? And we're going to see what we have. We have koi pond we're going to look at, right?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Turtles that are laying eggs. Yeah. We got 3 eggs from my albino red-eared slider today. Hopefully she will have finished laying her clutch later today. I think she just had a couple of random ones that came up early. And Logan, which do you like best, the turtles or the snakes?
Both.
Oh, that's good. Very smart answer. Let's take a look and see what's going on and here at Palumbo's Pythons and Boas. There's my turtle. I caught him. He's eating. Very rarely do you see the turtle come out and actually eat the fish. This is kind of cool. He must be hungry. She must be hungry. Maybe she's fattening herself up for laying some eggs. It's possible. There's a few turtles in here. Florida painted turtles definitely could be breeding, and she's gotten very hungry. To be honest with you, I don't even know what they eat normally because I very rarely see them eat when I feed fish. So they must be eating plant and vegetation in the pond. Definitely hungry. Open down these pellets like it's their last meal. All right, Bretels Pythons. Finally caught them. Actually, I thought they were done breeding already because the female was looking so big. I had taken them out for about a week, fed them, put them back in. I walk in here at like 2 in the morning, and look at that. I see a lock. It's a hypo-bretel, or hypo-bredli, I should say, that's the right way to say it, with a stonewash female. That's a recessive morph. Stonewash, I really love the way stonewash looks. And that's a really nice, also hypo-bredli male. It's full double dose hypo-bredli. And who knows? That female's enormous. She's so thick. I haven't fed her like all winter. It's amazing she's that big. I can't even imagine that she doesn't have eggs in her and they're breeding. I don't know. Can't figure it out. We'll see. I know they're spring breeders, so this makes sense, but she looks so big. She's so thick. And I'm telling you, I do not feed this snake a lot. This snake just grows. All right, I hate to see this girl go. I basically nursed this little baby from when she was a little runty little boa baby. This is a Sun Glow, which is a hypo sharp albino, and she's 100% het blood. She's got some crazy striping and some insane looking tail stuff going on. Look at those purple outlines. This girl is just spectacular. But I'm very happy she's going to my good friend Doug Shederick, and I know he'll take great care of her. Look at that little cross on her head. She is amazing. By all rights, I should probably keep her. I was gonna keep her until Doug said he wanted her the minute she was born, and then she was really small, and so it took a while for her to grow, and now she's got some nice size on her, and she's well started. She's a year old. And he reached back out to me, so I said, you know what? I promised her to you to begin with, so we're gonna do it. So Doug, you're very lucky. You're getting a really nice little girl here. Beautiful, beautiful coloring, and I'm sure she'll produce some amazing albino bloods and fire opals in the future. Here is an amazing, another snake that's leaving my collection today. This is an orange dream, possible super orange. I'm pretty sure it's probably super. Cryptic ultramel, amazing color. He's actually in shed, and he should shed probably by tomorrow. He was really blue the other day, and now you can see his eyes still a little blue, but look at that, look at that crazy cryptic pattern. That big, behind the eye, orange. You can see the white creeping up the sides. White belly, orange dream right there. This is about as good as it gets. My customer really picked a good one. I gave him pick of the litter, so he should be really happy with the outcome of this. And I'm a little sad to see him go, but hey, that's what happens. You can't keep everything, and I'm happy to make customers very happy. And we're gonna bag him up, and he's not too happy anyway because he's gonna shed. He'll probably shed on the ride over there on the airplane ride over to the guy's house. So anyway, I just wanted to show you this. I love the way the white creeps up here with cryptic. Really pretty cool. Look at this insane looking pattern. I love pattern and contrast, and this snake has it all. All right, another late night clutch here at Palumbo's Pythons and Boas. This is my dinker girl that I've been breeding the past couple seasons. She's always seems to perform really well for me. What does she dinker for? I have no idea. Everything looks a little different with her though. I kind of use her as a normal, and then nothing ever looks completely normal with her. I don't know if I'll ever prove out anything, but she's just has some interesting stuff going on. And I bred her to a male I produced 2 years ago. Let's see. I wasn't sure. It looks like there's a couple fertiles in there. There's definitely some slugs in there. It's not her fault. Definitely gonna be the male's fault. Let's take a look at that male we bred her to. This is a lesser pastel. Oh, that's not there. There's the male we bred her to. That's a lesser yellow belly hurricane, possibly, probably Enchi, more than likely. Het pied male. It's a little on the small side. I said, you know, I didn't even know if I wanted to breed that girl. She was kind of normalish looking, but you know what? I love this guy so much, and I love Hurricane, and he had a bunch of whole cool stuff going on. So I said, you know what? Let's see if he's old enough. He's a little on the small side, so I put him in there. I didn't know if they'd breed. He probably didn't do a great job, just from the peek at that little clutch we took. He probably got a couple fertiles in there, but you know, sometimes these young males, they just don't have enough sperm, or they're not aggressive enough with the bigger females. He's really gorgeous though. So I said, you know what? Let's try. We'll see what we get. And like I said, even if I produce some a lot of people ask me for regular hurricanes. If I just knock out a couple hurricanes, it'd be worth it, you know? So, all right, let's take a look at this clutch. All right, back to the clutch. We're gonna pull this female off. She's a little nervous, but not really too bad. All right, yes, this is not a good clutch. This is mostly slugs. We got maybe 2 good eggs there. We'll take a look at those in a minute. All right, she's washed up and she's put back in the tub, and you can see she really didn't lose that much weight. It almost looks like she still has eggs in her, but she's pretty flat. When they lay slugs, I mean, that's what happens. You don't really lose a lot. It's when you're producing embryos with big, you know, robust eggs, I just think it takes more out of these snakes. She's always a tremendous breeder. So once again, I'm showing you this clutch, not because I'm trying to show off some spectacular breeding I did. It's a learning experience, and I want to show you that, you know, when you have immature males that you're not really sure about and you don't really see them vigorously breeding, don't put them to an important female. She was not an important female. I used her mostly. That's why I save a couple of normals or dinker normal females, because if they don't produce anything, I'm not going to have a nervous breakdown. If they do, then great. You know, I'm happy. You can tell she's very, very nice looking. Look at that nice. She's just got a lot of contrast in her. Like I said, what's in her, I have no idea, but she's a very pretty normal. We'll leave it at that. So we're gonna let her get some rest, and we're gonna take a look at the 2 eggs I have left. All right, even though these eggs look really nice, they're complete. There's no veins, no embryos in there. They're essentially slugs that don't look like slugs, but once again, she's a really good breeder and produces really good eggs, and she just did not get fertilized. You know, there was no sperm in her, so we don't have any viable eggs. I'm gonna put these in the incubator just for shits and giggles, but they'll probably turn moldy and get yucky, and we'll have to throw them out. But you know, we put them in there for argument's sake, and just as an experiment. Obviously, the slugs I got rid of. You get to, when you see a slug, you know it. I mean, you get rid of that. But I mean, these eggs look good. I know they're not good, but I'll go through the motions anyway. And I have I have 3 incubators, so I have room. And whatever. Eventually, when I see them turn brown, I'll just throw them out. All right, learning experience. Once again, it's always good to have a couple of normals, so you can test out your males that might not, you kind of know are not ready to go yet, but they might possibly do it. And if the male had proved that, then I could have used them. I could have continued using them. Now I have to grow them up a little bit more, get some more size on them. Probably by next season they'll be fine. All right, that's going to do it, guys, for today here at Palumbo's Pythons and Boas. I'm here with Logan. Logan wanted to change snakes for the outro. He's got a banana, clown, het pied, female around his neck, who's got a nice meal in her, so we don't want to stress her out too much. I got my anaconda here. Once again, if anyone's interested in this anaconda female, let me know. Hit me up. Gorgeous, gorgeous creature. I really wish I can keep her. I'm actually going to still try to keep her, but I'll sell her if someone wants her first. Also, the next couple of days, probably over the next couple of weeks, we're going to have a lot of eggs on the ground here at Palumbo's Pythons and Boas. We have a lot of snakes laying belly up, so they're due pretty soon. We got the boas that are going to be starting to drop some litters. You got it, Logan? Mm-hmm. He's got it under control. 5 years old, starting kindergarten this year. All right, guys, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notifications. Hit your like button. We'll see you back tomorrow morning.